So we talked about the Lucci situation, the Lucci and Young Thug situation. So let me ask you a question. How
Mm.
you feel about Lil Baby?
What you mean?
Matter of fact, no, scratch that question. How you feel about the Anthony Edwards and Lil Baby Mama situation?
Talking about the basketball player?
Yeah,
Shit, I don't. That's no fault business. I ain't. I mean, if I just had to speak
opinion. Yeah.
I really don't, bro. That's
So I speak on everybody, whether they popular or not. If I have an opinion, I'ma speak on it. Does my opinion hold weight? No, because at the end of the day,
nah. I get
this
what
is theirs.
I.
But you gotta understand that we're having content. So when we do content, we
Yeah,
just doing
I
content.
understand how this shit work. I'm just saying that y- you got a baby on the way, and you about to have a baby with a young lady who got two babies by two brothers.
Yeah,
They siblings. Your child's brother and sisters are brothers and sisters, but they also cousins.
yeah.
I don't feel no kind of way about that. That shit ain't none of my business.
You get what I'm saying? But
I'm
yeah,
listen to. I'm telling you the same thing. A lot of people be having opinions on stuff that don't have nothing to do with them. Whatever little baby and his baby mama and what's the brother name? The basketball player.
Anthony Edwards.
I fuck with Anthony Edwards. I fuck with little baby. That ain't none of my business. That don't fuck. That they
That
being
ain't
out.
none of my business, but my opinion would be I don't think he doing nothing wrong. That would be my opinion.
Hey man.
If
I
you got $1 million to give that girl 18 years, go ahead and do it. In my opinion, I'm looking at him and learning and saying I want to go do that. I feel like he putting us on game. That's my opinion about it. Now anything else as far as the drama and all that, I really don't follow that because that ain't got nothing to do with me. But I like looking at the celebrities and getting game from them. I don't know, you can get game from anybody.
game on, nigga.
Just like 50 Cent said, have a baby by me, baby, and be a millionaire. I pay what he said, I pay child support before the baby comes. Who the fuck cares? Like, hey,
Okay.
Anthony Edwards did that one. Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to Anthony Edwards.
So now we know you really don't give a damn about the
I
random
just feel
people.
what it.
Let me start asking
Because I
more
don't know
about the random.
what the let me see that. You done got damn. I just don't know how to. I'm gonna speak honestly about it, bro.
Yeah,
That shit ain't none of my business, man.
that's just like on.
I understand what you saying, my nigga. It's not none of my business. If you ain't moving on to the next question, because you gonna keep elaborating. I understand the concept. I just don't give a fuck.
This nigga here. So how do you feel about if segregation was to happen again?
Segregation kind of it's already happening to one degree or another. You just gotta.
I think it's in certain places like jail and prison.
It's everywhere, bro. It's about to be in the city of Atlanta in a minute because the prices keep going up. The prices keep going. There is no sign that says no colors allowed. It's just the
Mm-mm.
price. The price of this house go up every year. The value of property is going up. That's the segregation line.
So the new thing is gentrification. That's the new segregation.
I don't even know if it's new, bro. Uh,
It seems like
no,
it's
I'm saying the
applying more.
term. The term is fairly newly used, but the price tag is kicked us out of a lot of things. It used to be fashion, but we'll put on a $400 bill. So
But
or
we
we'll
won't
steal
go
one.
get no real estate or invest in stocks.
We just haven't been taught that aspect of it, man. So unfortunately,
So let me ask you this. I know that you done made a couple pretty penny in your and you know what I'm saying in your life because you are a entrepreneur. Let's just say that you had $1 million.
hmm
What would you do with your $1 million? $1 million right now, tax free.
first day,
First day.
nothing.
Or how would you invest it if you was invested?
First day,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. I would just keep moving how I'm moving for right now, and then as I'm moving organically, something will come up. A lot of times, you looking for a way to fuck your money up, you will. Investments come my way. I try to pay attention to them, but if something stick out and it keeps sticking out, and then something else bring me to this, then it means that I believe that the universe or the powers that be are bringing me to it organically. But just because I got $1 million in, I'm not gonna be running around with, trying to find certain things. I already have certain things that I want to put in play. I got some land. I would build on that land.
I think you should. I think that's what Boosie did. He went and bought him some property and just built onto it. He said that property now is worth $50 million and it's fully paid for.
You can't. I don't think you can go wrong with land.
No.
So I guess to answer your question, because right now I would build on my land. I would clear them acres out. I would build. I wouldn't mind building some apartment complexes, bro. And then I just go from there. But it wouldn't take the. I don't think it would take the whole million. But that if I just had to choose something, that's what I would invest in my land and then allow that to get me some more land.
I think that's a smart idea. I asked that because I've asked this to the young generation, these YNs, and I've gotten
It's
all type of
all
questions.
younger generations YNs. Cause some of them is young kings, bro. Kings and queens.
Some of them can be young queens, but they still got the this generation is worse. See, we had the 70s had the 80s teaching them. The 80s had the 90s teaching them. It seemed like the 90s we failed the early 2000 babies because they 10
You
times
said the
worse
80s
than
had the 90s teaching them?
Yeah. The 80s had the 90s teaching us. My big homie was born in 89.
You mean, is that backwards?
The 70s had the
Man,
80s.
ask the
You
next
get
question,
what I'm
man.
trying to say, man.
Yo, what's the next question? I was just like, your ass over here. You
Man,
belligerent with the misquote. You just over here saying shit. I thought you said you didn't get high.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get high after this damn interview. Then with your country ass. So, do you think prison made you a better person, or do you think it's life altogether?
That's an interesting question, brother. Do I think prison made me a better person? Prison made me a more cautious person.
I can agree with that.
But I also believe that Morehouse could have did the same thing.
I can agree.
Or
with
UCLA or Hampton. It's unfortunate that I chose that route, but I think that I have made the best of the situation.
So, did you have any scholarships in high school? Did you play basketball? Cause you ain't no very small individual. Got a little weight on you. Could have played basketball or something.
Here's the truth about me in sports. I played football, basketball, and baseball. I only really loved baseball. I played football because you didn't have to try out. And I played basketball because I know it got my dad's attention, bro. But if I'm being honest, bro, I don't even watch sports right now. I don't care nothing about sports.
I watch is boxing.
I don't even watch that. I think that the question was, did I have any? I ain't have no scholarships. I ain't have no. The closest I got to a scholarship for sports is that old football coach on the 10th grade hall. If you played sports, he would give you a C, no matter what you did. Scarred me for life. I wish I could remember these people's names. But if you played sports and you was sucky at math, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He used to be an old football coach for Cross Keys. He gave me a C. Let me tell you how this crippled me. Because when I went to college, I wasn't shit in math. And then I ended up seeing that math teacher at the strip club. And then he passed me. And then I got into calculus. And she didn't go to no clubs. And she didn't give a fuck about sport.
None of that.
Well, her thing was get it done.
Was she an older chick?
Older black lady, bro. She did not play. She
Yep,
did
you
not play
couldn't
at
do
all.
nothing. You couldn't seduce. You couldn't
Then
do
you
nothing
either
to
gonna
her.
learn it or keep it moving, bro. But I needed a teacher like that from the get go. You know what I mean? Some people have that independent thought. I wish I would have had her from day one because she demanded it, and I was
I
at a place where I could receive her demand, if that makes sense.
had a teacher
But no
like that.
scholarships, nigga.
Okay. So I know you always be on your save the world journey, because you do actually do a lot of stuff for the youth,
Hmm.
the women and everything. So, in my question, the women that you were giving advice to right now, and you mentoring, what's your dreams for them? Like, where you want to see them at in 4 or 5 years?
I think that I have a class with young ladies right now. It is a relationship. No, it's choosing healthy relationships. It is facilitated for at-risk youth. But the goal is just to get them. If I get them to understand that they are the most important element in any equation that they're involved in, and that they should carry themselves that way, uh, we'll be in a good place. And to get them to utilize their time, because when they come into my class, like I just left the courthouse, first thing I ask them, how was your day, and what did you learn? If I can get them to maximize the time, a lot of my kids going to class, bro, they spend 8 hours there and they can't remember what they just was taught. Man, don't let nobody waste your time. If I can get them to understand how powerful and how important they are, and to hold people accountable in reference to teaching them when they're supposed to teach, or if you're not being taught, then make it a priority to learn. Then that's a start. But it's not just with one person, bro. After I get done with them, they need to go to somebody else. They need to talk to a woman. They need to talk to a nurturer. They gotta keep going. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they actually gonna be all right.
I
Cause
believe that too.
believe it or not, man, you one of these mentors out here that actually practice what they preach. So they
Yeah.
actually gon' once they get to know you and actually realize that, I think that they gonna listen to
Yeah,
everything
they
you
gotta
got to
buy
say.
in. That means you have to be vulnerable with them so that they can be semi-vulnerable with you.
And I think you've been vulnerable enough. You
Yeah,
brought
I
your
just come in to
daughter
be
up
honest
there.
with them.
So I mean, I think it's good.
I appreciate that, brother.
So what role does self identity and self love play in the fighting a systematic racism?
Ask that question one more time.
What what role does self identity and self love play in fighting a systematic racism?
In any kind of racism, in any kind of fight, to be able to understand who you are is gonna be key. If you don't understand who you are, you don't understand what you're fighting for, or why you fighting,
At
or
that point, you just fighting to crash out.
right, or what strategies have been used before.